What a miserable way to spend a birthday. Just another sad day locked up in this castle. I'm the princess, the daughter of a king, and I'm 20 years old now. I should be out in the kingdom exploring and meeting interesting people and having fun. But instead, my stupid evil stepmother, the queen, has me locked up here in the castle. And thanks to her wicked decrees, no one in this kingdom is having any fun anymore. I bet she doesn't even remember that it's my birthday. I wonder why she's called for me. She's probably thought up a new way to make my life even more miserable and boring. Ever since my father passed away and she took over, she's been making it her personal mission to see that no one in the kingdom does anything fun, especially me. I can't stand it anymore. I feel like I'll explode if I spend one more day in this prison. But I guess I'd better find her and see what she wants.
Well, hello, Elise.
Hello, stepmother. You called for me?
Yes. I'm afraid I've heard some disturbing news about you and your behavior.
Oh, what have I done now? Did I accidentally smile or something?
No, I fear your crimes are far greater than that, my dear. It has come to my attention that you have developed quite a habit of bringing yourself pleasure, sexual pleasure, while alone in your bedroom.
What? How could you possibly know that?
Oh, this is my castle, dear, and I have eyes and ears everywhere. My loyal servant Raoul has reported hearing the desperate whimpers and moans that escape you as you bring yourself to the height of ecstasy.
Oh God, he heard that. But it was only once or twice.
Do not lie to me, my dear. Raoul has informed me that you have come to enjoy playing with your little pussy quite often. Sometimes even 4 or 5 times a day.
No way. That much? Really? Well, it's not like you let me do anything else fun. You haven't even let me leave the castle since my father died.
But you are aware of my royal decree, are you not? The one strictly forbidding any kind of sexual pleasure anywhere in my kingdom?
Well, yes.
And yet, Raoul informs me that just last night you snuck out of your room and down to the stables, where you went for quite an exhilarating ride on the stable boy's cock. Imagine my shock at learning that my own stepdaughter has decided to defy my royal decree and begun to frolic and fornicate with the help. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, first of all, I think that Raoul needs to mind his own damn business. And second, it's a cruel decree. The worst. How could you command that no one in the kingdom is allowed to have sex? I'm not very experienced yet, but I do know that sex is fun and amazing and wonderful. How could you deprive your people of such pleasure?
Oh, you poor, pathetic little girl. Sexual pleasure is for the weak-minded and foolish. As you well know, I wish to grow this kingdom into the most powerful in the land, and I can't do that if the villagers spend their days and nights fondling and fucking each other. Your father may have found power in the pleasure of his people, but I find even more power in their submission and obedience. It's a new world, my dear, and it's time you accepted my ways.
But that's just wicked.
I see. So, I suppose you think that just because you have passed your 18th birthday, you know how to run a kingdom?
No, not really. But my father would never—
Your father was weak. He reveled in the joy and pleasure of his people. When he was alive, the people in the kingdom behaved like animals, giving in to their pathetic, lustful desires, constantly fucking one another, having orgies in the streets, and being—
I think happy is the word you were looking for.
heathens. Out-of-control creatures, unable to control their urges. But I have put an end to that once and for all. Thanks to my strict rule and forceful reign, the people of this kingdom have set aside their lustful distractions and found order and purpose.
I think you mean misery and despair.
Call it what you like. But I am queen, and that misery and despair you speak of serves a far greater purpose than you know. As long as my power and the power of this kingdom continue to grow, sacrificing the happiness of the people is a price I am willing to pay.
Oh, that's so noble of you. Once upon a time I dreamed of how my life could truly be. Living out these plans I've made, being happy, getting laid. I've spent too long bottled up here. I won't waste another day. I've got to become the slut that I know I was born to be. Fuck me wildly. Fuck me numb. Fuck me any way you want. My pussy aches with desperate need. Need a cock or 2 or 10 to make my naughty story come true. Who will give me what I treasure? Take me, use me, fill me, fuck me, make my pussy ache with pleasure. I'm looking for a wild adventure. Any kind of sex will do. Got to find a way to make my once upon a time come true. That's it. Forget her wicked rules. I'm not going to stop having sex. I'm going to have as much sex as I can. I'm 20 years old now. I'm old enough to make my own decisions. And I'm going to give myself the best birthday present ever. I'm going to leave this castle and never come back. I'm going to make my way into the outer reaches of the kingdom and have the greatest sexual adventure anyone has ever known. But wait, I almost forgot. The villages of the kingdom are overrun by dangerous creatures from the dark forest. How can I go on an adventure through a land that is swarming with wicked monsters? But I've got to. I've just got to. I know what I'll do. I'll call my fairy godmother. She'll know how to help. I'll go to the base of the red tree and summon her. Oh, fairy godmother!
Oh, hello, dear. It's so good to see you. Now, what can I do for you? Do you...
Now I have to find a way out of this castle. Easy peasy. Hi there. Zap. easy.